Hi everyone, Stephanie Klingshire, principal at Emerson, and we are here with 3 hallways, 2 people, 1 topic. I would like to introduce Amy Simon-Ninger
So far,
and have her tell you, because the topic today is all about attendance. So Amy, what is your role and what do you have to do with attendance?
Sure, so I'm a liaison in Shelby County, so I work between all of our school districts in Shelby County and different entities to help families and kids. And one of my big focuses of my job is attendance, making sure that kids are coming to school, they're successful at school, and if there's resources that are needed, my job is to help put those in place so that we can make sure kids are successful and families feel good about where kids are.
Why is attendance so important for kids?
So, the state of Ohio has tasked us with looking at what's called chronic absenteeism, which means that when kids miss 10% of the school year for any reason, excused, unexcused, out for family vacations, things like that, data shows us that kids are going to struggle in school. Even missing just 2 days a month can really impact kids' ability to learn to read. And if we look at long-term information, it can really impact kids' ability to pass their classes and graduate. So we want to intervene as early and as quickly as we can to make sure that we're getting kids to school every day so that we don't set them up for struggles down the road and we can help them be successful.
So what kind of, what happens, if a family is struggling to get their kids to school? Because truancies, we're the state of Ohio, we now go by hours instead of days in absences. So even tardies really add up.
Correct.
What happens if they start missing too much?
So you're right. The state now looks at unexcused hours. So it used to be we were just looking at unexcused days, but now every minute that a child is late to school and is unexcused will contribute to truancy. So the state of Ohio does have laws for kids to be in attendance in school, and we can get to the point where charges have to be filed in juvenile court against a parent at your age in this building, the kids that you serve. It's really a parent issue that we want to address. So we have lots of programs in Shelby County to help prevent that. We don't want families to go to court. We want families to work with us and work collaboratively to keep kids in school. Unfortunately, that is a reality. So we have some programs in place that if we get to that point, we can work to address it before we have to go in front of the judge. And we have a lot of great resources in Shelby County if families are struggling to get their kids to school. We have things that we can help with. We absolutely want to help, and communication is so important. If there's things that families are struggling with, don't have transportation, maybe need some help with clothing or different things like that, or their kids struggling with anxiety, doesn't want to come to school, there's lots of things that we can put in place to help before we have to get to that point.
Well, and I just want to capitalize on that communication piece because so often families get into attendance issues over things where I just wish they would have reached out to us and communicated. Let us know what's happening. I'm not saying that it's always going to still be excused, but it gives us a better understanding and allows us to help families because I agree, we all want our kids to be successful. We know that all of our families do too.
Yes.
So let us help you when you're struggling. We have a little guy right now who he just doesn't like to come to school, and mom and grandma know that, but the little boy knows how to play mom and grandma.
Correct.
So let us help you, let us help you come up with a plan to help with that. So
and I think a real common scenario is if a kid's sick and has the stomach flu, parents may call on day 1, you got to call on day 2 and day 3 so that the school knows what's going on and those absences can be excused. So I'm always happy to help. Love to come out and talk to families about what resources are available and do all that I can to help families not have to look at the tougher end of attendance and see what we can do at the school to help collaborate and communicate.
that is awesome. Thank you so much, Amy. Hopefully families don't have to see you for negative attendance issues, but again, she is a phenomenal resource. Please communicate with us if there's anything that we can help you with, because like I said, we can help you here at school, but I know Amy can also help in lots of different ways too. So thanks for being here.
Anytime, happy to be here.
Bye everyone.